Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode where we loot and scoot! We play our game in a now changed setting and universe of Waterdeep, now called Waterdale, with new elements of the Industrial Revolution. Of course, our key feature remains a long-lost treasure. Last episode, our cast was invited to join in a large hunt for money. In return for our help, we got a temporary house to stay at, as well as 100 gold coins. We are now left getting to know one another as new teammates and preparing ourselves for our first clue opportunity, the annual Bilmore Ball. Without further ado, let's all scoot into the paths of a new adventure. As our group of Edmund, Fletch, Averai, and Arthur make their way home, their refuge, they notice quite some stalls still up and running, open for business. The sun dips below the horizon, casting a warm glow upon the elder district of Waterdale. Grand storefronts are adorned with intricate carvings and gilded accents that beckon any passerby to peek inside. Display windows are aglow with arcane runes and shimmering enchantments, showcasing glimpses of the treasures within. There are also elegant mannequins draped in fabrics and glittering jewelry. Richly dressed individuals roam the streets, their attire a testament to their refined taste. Although all of the morning cafes are now closed and the smaller shops of the districts have followed their lead, there are still enough stores open during this time of day. It was not mandatory to head home straight away. It might be a great time to take a moment and explore these beautiful streets of the Elder District and see what they all have to offer. Looking through the streets, the group finds the outdoor advertisement boards hanging over many of the store entrances. These store signs read, Bladesong Armory, a renowned weaponsmith shop that offers master-crafted weapons and armor. Exquisite Elixirs, a luxurious apothecary offering potions, elixirs, and rare herbal remedies. The Golden Chalice, a premium winery and tavern that offers the finest wines, spirits, and gourmet foods. Starfall Couture, a boutique featuring elegant and enchanting gowns, suits, robes, and accessories for magical occasions. Enchantique, a boutique specializing in enchanted accessories, including amulets, rings, and magical trinkets. Celestial Cakes, a patisserie renowned for its delectable pastries, exquisite cakes, and magical confections. Now, where will our group of characters go?
Wait, I do need some new clothing for the ball itself. I mean, I got some left.
Yeah, but it's a few days away.
It's fair.
So we have quite a few days still.
No, really, it's gonna take a few days still. We didn't really have any information about it. Well, whatever we're gonna do afterwards, we're like stuck here until the ball, so...
Well, I mean, if you want to go, we can just stop by.
I mean,
Obviously.
well, I do, but not really fight. I'm not a good fighter. I mean, the bullshit. Anyway, we can go to the armory. I didn't mind, I'll follow. Sure.
So the armory it is?
It is so.
Exactly. We have nothing else to do anyways.
Fair.
Fucking Derek! Get the fucking Derek out!
Derek?
Who's Derek?
I said, God fucking damn it!
Oh,
I didn't say Derek! I said
I Derek.
I heard Derek. God fucking Derek!
Yeah, fuck you, Derek!
I really
We all hate Derek.
We all hate Derek. I gotta make an NPC named Derek now.
Yeah, please.
So we can all shit on him.
Please. Just making him a complete loser.
Annoying fucker, yeah.
And then we all spit on him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What if he's into that though? Sorry.
Problems related.
Maybe the armor, the shop armor guy is called Derek now.
Yes.
Tears in my eyes, man.
After a moment of laughter between the players, we cut to a time where our group finally enters the shop of the Bladesong Armory. The interior is bathed in a warm, flickering glow. The scent of smoldering forge fires mingles with the faint aroma of oiled steel, evoking a sense of both power and artistry. The store is lined with sturdy wooden shelves, each laden with an impressive array of master-crafted weapons and gleaming suits of armor. Blades of every shape and size hang proudly, their edges honed to perfection, while suits of armor stand at attention, showcasing impeccable craftsmanship and attention to detail. In the center of the store stands a large forge, tended by a skilled blacksmith hammering and shaping molten metal into a work of art. Sparks dance in the air, the rhythmic clanging of hammers and the hiss of cooling metal, creating a symphony of creation, adding to the ambience. The knowledgeable shopkeeper, clad in a sturdy leather apron, notices his customers. He moves over to greet them, eating a well-earned pastry from the bakery a few stores away. His rugged features wouldn't tell you he has a sweet tooth like that, but seeing a broad-built man enjoy his sweets is somewhat endearing. Now, back to the adventurers.
Oh, that's Derek's.
No! I guess he's Derek now.
Derek, but the shopkeepers don't often tell their names, so you don't know his name.
He has a name tag now.
Hey, you don't decide that!
Fine, he has a name tag that says Derek. How can I help you? We love Derek.
Stand Derek.
Slay Derek. Anyway. It takes a moment to finish his mouth with pastry. Okay, Derek.
Derek's taking quite long.
How are you lot? How can I help you?
Well, some of my friends are looking for artwork. Derek, what's your name, I say?
No. You were serious for 2 seconds.
You took your chance.
How would you like to go? Do you have any recommendations?
The group gathered to search for some much-needed supplies, with, of course, a fun moment here and there, such as our DM, me, writing everything neatly in a document, except for a certain someone's, gun upgrades?
The pencil-drawn gun upgrades?
Yeah, I forgot about dragon.
Nevertheless, some of our characters luckily found their supplies. Arthur specifically left with a set of leather armor. He much needed an upgrade for his own protection, as well as our Averai, boosting her armor class, paying their farewells to Derek.
You have a great evening as well.
Thank you.
No, they were here anyway. I'd like to see what they have at the potion shop.
That kind of piqued my interest as well.
The group heads to the following shop, Exquisite Elixirs. The interior of this luxurious apothecary is a feast for the senses, captivating visitors with a symphony of colors, scents, and a mystical ambience. Soft, magical light spills from intricately crafted crystal chandeliers. The store shelves made of polished wood line the room, displaying an impressive collection of delicate vials, ornate bottles, and gilded flasks. Each container houses a unique creation, radiating an aura of arcane power and the promise of transformative effects. The labels are adorned with elegant calligraphy, describing the potions, elixirs, and rare herbal remedies, each one a carefully crafted recipe. The shopkeeper seems to be out of sight. However, there is a mischievous black cat with icy blue eyes on the counter next to the shopkeeper's bell. It seems to be watching the group intently with sharpened eyes and forward-pointed ears as it keeps its hearing focused in their general direction.
Fucking cats.
I suggest you don't pet me.
Then I take a step back.
Dogs.
Yes.
Well, at least that's
Have you
one
not
good
read the
thing.
sign outside?
He did.
I
It
can't
is
read.
Friday, so I'm in charge of the shop.
Okay. What do you have?
Well, I have an entire list of potions because sometimes I forget what my owner sells. My owner creates a magical potion that gets me talk. That gets me to talk for a day. I'm just a normal feline. From tomorrow. It is only Friday I work. My owner can make the pun for Friday. That's why I work on Friday.
After a moment of shopping and discussing between new team members, Arthur discovers a great hidden secret of Fletch.
No, No. I'm scared.
Sounds very
Inside check.
You can clearly see that he's definitely avoiding the camera.
I must
Okay, that
also
gives me
say,
enough.
And discomfort is written all over his
Okay.
face.
I must also say the cat's shoulders reach about your shoulders.
He's about my size. He's the same
He's not
size
a
as
tiny
me.
kitty.
He didn't eat cat.
Yeah, but he doesn't know. He just thinks he's like a little trash cat.
Trash panda.
I would like to take 1 potion of great healing and 2 of...
Really, I'll let it go.
At least that's when he talks and doesn't chase me. Like a chew
Chad.
toy.
Shit.
50, right?
Give me 1 second. I couldn't figure out the
That's alright, take your time.
Okay.
I have all night.
Okay.
We wrap up with each character buying their share of potions and brewing items, now heading to the very next shop. Next up on our shopping journey is quite the magical store, the Enchantique. The interior of this small shop is a treasure trove of magical curiosities, enchanting the senses and igniting the imagination. Soft mystical lighting dances upon the shelves lined with intricate display cases, each containing a mesmerizing assortment of enchanted accessories. Amulets, rings, and delicate trinkets of various shapes and sizes are carefully arranged, each possessing its own unique enchantment. Gleaming crystals, shimmering with arcane energy, catch the eye. The air is tinged with the faint scent of ancient spellbooks and the unmistakable presence of magic. A human lady sits behind the counter, beautiful chestnut-colored hair, yellow eyes, and a poofy black dress top that gradients smoothly into a lower light blue. She greets you with a kind smile and awaits your further entry into the store. And as our group once more makes their introduction, they are free to roam to their own devices and inspect what the store has to offer.
An hour. No, it breaks.
Really has some unique items.
Oh, thank you. You're a unique item yourself.
Excuse me!
This is not edit again.
Just comes naturally.
Throws my chest up just a brown hair. I had the opportunity. I'm sorry, love.
Well, I'll take the compliments, I mean. It's never wrong to get a compliment.
He didn't make me.
Averai, Arthur, and Fletch discuss buying one of the store's products, a mask of disguise, to aid in their quest. Meanwhile, in the background, other conversations are brewing. Edmund and the store's employee started to talk. First, about her choice of work and how she enrolled. Then, her arts and talents for the arcane. Afterwards, the man asked about her work hours. She admitted to being free in the later hours, which ultimately led to a date in time for the two to meet up. Fletch caught on to what was happening in the background.
He's doing a good job though.
Actually, roll charisma check.
After a successful endeavor, Edmund rejoined the conversation with the others and was met with an awkward tension. A jealous frustration, it seemed.
It's only
Did I
one.
miss?
Maybe
This
if
guy
you were more focused on the quest.
completely didn't hear the entire conversation because he was rizzing up the store clip.
He
someone
did.
I go
Any-
by just talking to someone for 1 second, and I'm immediately abandoning the quest. Alright.
He did nearly fix the lady, though.
I
Say he
mean,
did a good job.
Hey.
The group ended up getting the Mask of Disguise in the end, all joining in this mutual effort. This concluded our shopping scene of this session, now marking our way to the newly obtained house. This is the place of refuge, our spot to withdraw and pull back. The place of operations, and from now on, our comfort to call home. Nestled within the outer district of Waterdale, this splendid 2-story house stands as a magnificent testament to the Victorian elegance and grandeur. A grand and sweeping staircase, adorned with iron railings, leads up to a double-door entrance. To either side of the house, gardens burst with an array of colorful flowers, maintained hedges, and sculpted topiaries, the art of cutting bushes and trees to hold the shape of animals. Stone paths wind through the lush greenery, inviting you to explore and discover hidden nooks and secluded seating areas full of delicate iron benches. The house is filled with intricately carved wooden accents and ornate stone pillars, reminiscent of an era long past. The walls, painted in rich hues of deep red or midnight blue, are complemented by accents of gold leaf that catch the moonlight, lending an air of mystery to the structure. There are tall, arched windows with stained glass panels, creating vibrant hues of colors to dance onto the surrounding cobblestone pathway. Floral window boxes overflow with vibrant blossoms, adding a touch of natural beauty to the symphony of architectural splendor. As the evening blooms, the house comes alive with a soft glow of gas lanterns lining the pathway, casting a warm, inviting light that guides you to the grand entrance. Catching our attention first was a small mailbox. The box was displayed in such a way to tell our new guests that they had received mail.
alright.
Right.
Take a little looky.
Well, he can't reach that, so...
There is a letter from Volo, first of all.
Seems to just be a welcome note from Volo. Then we have to come up with a group name.
Upon further inspection, Edmund also found a unique brochure. A small folder containing the latest and most sought-after gossip of the town. A gossip sheet. This author was listed as Lady Tattledoo.
It's a scandal sheet. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a scandal sheet. A scandal sheet. About any scandals within the society.
Why do humans find such things so interesting?
It's kind of fun. There's a prince coming to the Bilmore Ball. So that's maybe something. Just a scandal about a marriage. I just like the scandals.
I love writing these, man.
Edmund is
so
a baby
much.
girl.
Edmund's a baby girl.
He wants his own scandal mechanism. Magazine.
Mechanism?
His own scandal mechanism.
Magazine.
Magazine, yeah. Gossip with Edmund. Spill the tea with Edmund.
It will probably be a spill the drinks with Edmund.
Spill the whiskey.
Spill the whiskey.
Spill the whiskey with Edmund.
We continue to the scene where a group entered the house. Upon walking inside of the manor, you entered the main hallway, a large room decorated with flowers to keep it lively. There is a stretched out red and yellow decorated rug rolling down all the way to the start of the stairs, which are stationed in the middle of the hall. As you look up to the second floor, there is a large opening and a balcony-like hallway decorated with dark wood and gold lining on top. Looking back around the hallway of the first floor, you count 5 other entries to different rooms, each waiting to be explored. The characters, as expected, were most interested in their very own entertainment room, located on the lower floor of the building. So this will be described as follows. A game room with a large pool table and chairs in each corner to rest in for when it's not your turn. There is also a small table close to the pool table to put your drinks and or snacks upon. Then there was the study, with walls and walls of books for learning purposes or entertainment. In the middle is a desk with a comfortable big chair where you can do your work. Followed up by our next destination, the infirmary, where you can tend to your wounds and take some rest. It has a bed and a cabinet with infirmary supplies and medication next to it.
For
Yeah,
the healing
what's-
supplies, what
Are there any supplies?
No shit like bandages, what are they called? Like cotton woods as well.
Cotton woods?
Things like sedatives,
Okay.
but not full as healing potions.
The room next up is the kitchen. It is a large kitchen with 2 large islands. There are all sorts of cooking supplies and ingredients hanging from the walls and decorating the space. There are lines and lines of cabinets to house extra tools, as well as a large refrigerator, oven, and stove. Inside the kitchen is also a pantry, where you can store foods, drinks, alcohol, and other supplies that you see fit. After the kitchen, the dining area is naturally next, the dining room, where the group could eat together if they wished to. It has a big dark oak table in the middle fit for at least 10 people, with 4 chairs on both long ends of the table and 1 chair on both short ends. The table has a red drapery covering it, and the chairs have matching cloth on the cushions. Up to the next room description. This room is a common room, made to appreciate one another's company and simply talk, laugh, or have fun in. 2 large couches hug 2 different walls inside the room, as well as 2 more separate chairs. Each chair and couch looks comfortable and soft, and upon pressing down on the cushions, your suspicions are correct. The seatings do, in fact, feel extremely soft and bouncy. Furthermore, there is a cute green and white flower-patterned rug in the middle of the room, with on it a dark oak coffee table to put your drinks and beverages on. And finally, we arrived at the upper floor. This is the floor that houses each of the bedchambers. This is the moment each of the players were waiting for. Because as soon as we got to this floor, chaos happened, as well as arguments.
There are 3 C12s because they're the same size.
I
room.
claim that one.
I
want
want
that.
I
The
wanted
big
that.
seat.
Then I
Hold on
claimed
a second,
C11.
please. Hold on a second.
Okay.
After all the players calmed down and decided normal humane communication was the way to settle conflict, each character got their own room. Edmund settled with the room he wanted, namely the 3rd of the 4 smaller rooms. It has a royal blue and rich golden color theme going on. It houses a big 2-person bed, a bedside table, a desk to sit at, and a closet for your personal belongings. Fletch chose the 2nd of the 4 smaller rooms, which has a dark green or forest green color theme. This room also has a big 2-person bed, a bedside table, a desk to sit at, and a closet for your personal belongings. Averai, our lady of the group, called upon the largest room, the master bedroom, the biggest room of the 5. It has a dark red and crimson theme, a large 2-person bed, as well as a 2-in-1 closet and desk combination, with some separate storage cabinets for personal belongings. Lastly, Arthur decided on the last room available to his taste. This room has a white, calm theme going on. It has a big 2-person bed, a bedside table, a desk to sit at, and a closet for your personal belongings. This wraps up my explanation for whose bedroom is whose.
C12.
I claim the closet. I claim the storage room.
Finally, here is a quick explanation of the remaining non-bedroom rooms of the upper floor. We have a guest room, one of the 5 bedrooms inside of the house, and one of the 4 smaller rooms. This one has 2 pairs of 2-person beds, a bedside table, and of course, a closet for your supplies. There is, naturally, a bathroom and toilet area, with a cabinet sink combination for towels and your body or hair care products. There is a large, spacious shower and bath combination, and a toilet right around the corner when you enter the room. Lastly, we have a large storage area where you can store your supplies you currently cannot hold on to. And then, as if punishment for greed, Leslie, or well, Fletch, regretted their choice for their bedroom after claiming it as the very first person to start our claim of terror. After all, Fletch and Edmund need the bathroom most for work purposes and fears, which will be explained later on. Edmund took this into account while picking his room. Fletch, not so much.
Fuck, why is it so far away from my room? Oh my god!
I've claimed it first! It's when you're too fast, sorry Fletch.
And I even has a side table and a closet. You don't have a closet. You don't want to change something.
No.
If you walk out in the middle of the night and see this real bloody,
You made your choice. You made your choice. No crawling back now.
When do you think it works? It's not really the middle of the day, no, is it?
Well, if you leave it behind dirty, you'll think.
Great fear, atmosphere.
After everything had been sorted out, we were slowly wrapping up the day.
It is more downtime now, so you guys can like relax, sit
Are
back.
we
I am
gonna
going
go
to a
into the
tavern.
living area?
I will say, the session does end here today. Maybe together coming up with the name for your group.
Okay, so we have one potential.
I just see.
Maybe one name. I have one name that might work. How about the Golden Elite?
Come again.
Oh my god, I can't even pronounce this word.
The Golden Elite.
Oh, the golden
Hey,
elite.
Golden
Well, we might also be the gold diggers. I mean, we are after money.
But if
It is kinda true. I mean,
I know, it was just a joke.
it may be smart if it's something that lays a bit more low.
After many more suggestions for a group name to be remembered by, the group finally settled on a name brought up by Edmund, namely, the Skillbent Sigil. And with that, I think that's it. Thank you for listening to our episode of Loot and Scoot, with many more to follow. The story will finally pick up from here, as we plan to visit the magnificent Bilmore Ball. But for now, we've bothered you enough. Bye-bye. Laters.
Adios!